Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is August 22nd, 2025, and this is my weekly trade review. We're reviewing an SPX iron Condor trade. That's 10 wide, zero point 0.2 delta, 0-day options. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's take a look at this. It was a crazy week this week. A lot of crazy feels with the VIX jumping all over the place, but it was a good week, and I did start doing some things a little bit different. I started scalping more. That's the market closing. I want to go ahead and get this done and then do my weekly market reviews and go get some dinner. All right, and I got another run to make too. All right, right here. This is this week with the VIX kind of popped up on, this is Wednesday, and all. The first couple of days it was low, and then we got a pop on Wednesday. It kind of backed off. Then we got another pop on Thursday, and then this morning it just looked like I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. And it got a crazy drop. So again, that's what I like. Me with my directional type trades and all my scalps and all. So, but like I said, it was a good week. But so there were some days, and again, the other little thing that I look for too is that's when I'm doing these credit spread trades and stuff, I'm looking to get $2.50 or more. And some days I don't. It's just still based on what I'm seeing in the market and what I'm kind of expecting. Let me kind of see if I can slide this. Let me do this just a little bit like this. Let me redo this. I want to, yeah, that's what I'll do. Here we go. This is Friday here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On Monday this VIX was steady, was dropping, and this was kind of surprising to me because again, after expiration Friday, I was expecting the market to be kind of going sideways, and it was going kind of sideways and all, but I didn't really expect, and I didn't expect the big drop that we got, so that was kind of surprising, and I get more into that into my market review, and we was dropping, but I didn't expect it as big as we dropped, and it wasn't that bad, but that's enough of that. Market review will cover all that. All right, Monday on this iron Condor trade, I was able to place this iron Condor at 64.25, 64.15 on the put side, 64.70, 64.80 on the call side, around a 0.2 delta. Received only a $2.20 credit, and I closed it for $1.75. This is the other thing that I started doing. I started trying to do, just make the money that I want to make on these trades, and that's really probably about $5,000. So about 50 cents on these trades is what I've been doing. If I look like I might be getting into trouble, I get out early now. That's the whole thing. When the VIX is low, and I got a low credit. So again, that's what I'm trying to do. And as you can see, the other thing that I did here, I got into the market a little bit later in the day. I'm trying to see, so again, I'm not expecting to get as much credit after some time has passed by, and the VIX really wasn't doing that much on Monday, so I'm expecting a little bit lower credit, but I'm gonna get out of it a little bit quicker, and that's what's happened that day. Tuesday, I was able to place that iron Condor at 64.55, 64.65 on the call side, 64.10, 6400 on the put side, around a 0.2 delta. Received a $2.50 credit, and then ended up closing for $2.75. That's a 25-cent loss. That means I gave that $2.50 back plus an additional 25 cents. This again at the time that I'm kind of surprised that line is gone. I saw the market doing this. And I was thinking, the market's getting ready to run already on Tuesday, So, but you don't know what's going to happen, and also I ended up jumping out of it and taking a small loss that day on this particular trade. But other things, I did do other things. Let's go to Wednesday. I ended up trading again. I ended up trading later, and I put this red line here to indicate where I actually got into the market at. And I see, let me just go here and do this also right here, because the purple lines are where I sold it. And that was the thing when I was setting this chart up. I realized my purple line was actually below the open line, which is one of the things that when I would do these spread trades and stuff, I always wanted to sell somewhere above open just in case we broke open again on the way back up if the market reversed to the upside. but it didn't break open, but it broke the area where I was trading at. But this still ended up being a good day. I didn't make money this day on this particular trade, no problem. I got into it late. Was able to place that on Condor at 63.85, 63.95 on the call side, 63.20, 63.10 on the put side, around a .2 delta. Received a $2.70 credit, and was able to close that with $2.30. I was in that trade at 10:30. As you can see, that was that's an hour later than what I normally. I said, like I said, I'm gonna try different things and all, and I'm trying to see what's gonna work and what was. Again, with the VIX had also beginning to start to pop on Wednesday. I was kind of okay with that. I was kind of okay with that, and I took what the market was giving me, and all. Was out of that trade again at 10:35. Again, around that 10:30 time, you get crazy feels, you get these crazy things that happen. This trade may or may have not worked in your live account. Probably not, but I'm just taking what the market is giving me, and it gets me. I'm looking at the market and seeing what was happening. Because again, this is not normal. And all right here, what we're seeing there. Let's go to Thursday. Thursday. Again, another good day. I was able to place that iron Condor at 6,400, 64.10 on the call side, 63.35, 63.25 on the put side, around a .2 delta. Received that $3.10 credit. That's back like what it used to be. But again, as you can see, I only made 30 cents on the trade. Was in that trade at 9:32. So it was getting close to that 10 o'clock time. That's right about here. I had saw this again. You don't know what's going on. Let me get where I can see my purple lines and stuff. There's my purple line where I sold that. Let me get down here where I can see the put line and all. Again, you see it running up like that and all. Big candle here and all. And as you can see, I was out of it. As soon as I see that big candle getting above the morning open, I was expecting to run, and I didn't know how much it was going to run. I didn't know how bad this trade was going to get. Again, I just say I'll get to that point, even like on my last trade, just get me out, especially if I've sold something above the market and all that. So you can see it getting ready to run towards that way. Like trying to keep those losses small or just take a small profit at times. That's the best thing for me to do and all. But that was that on that day. Let's go to Friday today, and let me go to today. Today was a good day also. Let me get where, even though the market ran crazy, I was able to get out of this trade early. Let me see if I can bring this back and bring this over. That's good enough right there. Friday. I was in this trade on the call side at 64.40. That's not right. That's not right. Let me see if I can bring this up over here on another screen. I thought I had changed these numbers. What is this? 60. Yeah, these look like they are right. I don't know why those don't even look right. I might have to redo this. The numbers here are right because I remember $3.70 and $3 getting out at $3. This is probably supposed to be 64.50. I just reversed the numbers. That's all. That's probably what happened there. Okay. So on the call side, it was 64.40, 65.50. On the call side, on the put side, it was. See again, this is supposed to be 63. 63. It was around 63.30 or 63. 63.30, 63.20. I thought I had changed to 63.30, 63.20, and all. So on the call side, 64.40, 64.50 on the call side. 60. It's supposed to be 64. Yeah, I think I'm gonna remake this because I'm making too many mistakes. Then that's the whole thing. Today was one of those crazy days for me. I wasn't feeling it this morning. And all. Did I? No, I didn't do it. I don't think I did anything. I looked at a couple of things pull back, which was really nice, and all. So I was okay with that. But yeah, I'm gonna redo this. But yeah, and because I need to verify these numbers here. Let me go ahead and do it now. Let me go ahead and stop this now.